What's up everyone, my name is Marie, welcome to my channel and welcome to another speed build. So for today's video I am actually building a community lot. It's been a while since I've done a community lot and I was really in the mood to build a bowling alley, so that's what I did. I don't know exactly why I wanted to do this, but I think I've only done one bowling alley before on my channel and I thought it was a lot of fun. So I figured, you know what, I want to build another one, and this one is a little bit bigger. And this one is in the world of Del Sol Valley, and I don't think that I have ever built in this area before. I don't really ever build in Del Sol Valley as is because I don't know, I just don't really like the world. Wow, I got my words mixed up right there. I'm sorry. But I just don't really like the world all that much. I mean, I think it looks cool, especially this area. I think it looks cool, but the lighting on the lots, for one, is really awful. And I think that the residential lots are just way too big. Like, I never really know what to build there. So yeah, I just never really do. And then for the community lot area, I've never really built here at all. So I figured it was time to do something fun in this area. And I was thinking, why not do a bowling alley? Because that definitely seems like something fun to do for your Sims that are living in this world. Or if you just want to travel here, I figured that this would be the appropriate area for a bowling alley for some reason. So yeah, that's what I decided to do, and I really like the way that it came out. I was not sure what I wanted to do with this build at all. I plopped down a couple of those bowling alleys, or the bowling lanes, or whatever you want to call them, because I wanted to make sure that I did have enough space for 4 of those. So I just placed those down and then started building around it. And I was having quite a difficult time with this build. I didn't like it at first. I didn't know what to do. It was too boxy, too square, too bland looking in my opinion. So I had to step away from this build a couple times because I didn't really want to throw it all away and start over either. Because for some reason I had the feeling that it was going to turn out okay. Just the whole process of it was a little bit of a struggle. But I'm really happy that I didn't throw it all away, because in the end, I really like how it came out. And even though it is a little bit flat and boxy, by flat I mean like the facade of the building is kind of flat. There is not that many bump outs and stuff as I would usually do. But it makes sense because I wanted this building to be very industrial looking, and so the whole square, boxy, flat look and feel was really the way to go for that. So in the end, I really liked how this came out, and the floor plan turned out very nice as well, which I didn't really plan on it except for the part where I placed down the actual bowling lanes. That makes sense, obviously, because I placed those down first. But then the whole bathroom and bar area is really cool looking in my opinion. And then there's also a second floor that kind of looks down over the whole bowling area. And yeah, a whole like balcony vibe, and I placed a couple of seating spots on there, and also a place where you can perform music and stuff, because I did turn this into a lounge because we don't have the actual bowling alley lot trait in the game, which I think is a bit of a shame. I think they should have added the bowling alley lot trait with the whole bowling night stuff pack, but they didn't do that for some reason, and I still don't really understand why. So yeah, I just turned this into a lounge, but a lounge means if you want to have a functional lounge, you also have to place a musical instrument and a microphone, and so I did that because, well, obviously I wanted it to be functional, and it also in the end kind of made sense. I mean, it's just a whole like, I don't know, it's just a cool entertainment center kind of thing, entertainment area for your Sims. They can go here for bowling, they can go here to sit at the bar, have a drink with their friends, or they can just hang out here, play music, or watch someone perform or something. I don't really know, but yeah, there's a whole heap of things to do around here. I also placed an arcade area upstairs as well, one of those like gaming machines or whatever you want to call them. So yeah, there's plenty of things to do around here, and I'm really happy with the way that this turned out, but you can definitely see that I was struggling a lot with the whole shape of it and with the whole roofing as well. I, in the end, went for a mixture of normal roofing and platforms combined. So yeah, that's what I did, and I was struggling a lot with that because I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. But in the end, I think it looks really cool, and I also placed a lot of those commercial boards or advertisement boards on the side of the building. I thought that made a lot of sense in like a downtown area like this, on a building like this. I don't really know, but I just figured that it would make sense to have those billboards on the side of the building, and I think it looks really cool. And I played around a lot with different sorts of signs and everything to make the building look a little bit more interesting on the outside. And obviously also used a lot of neon colors because it is a bowling alley. So I tried to go for the whole like 60s, 70s vibe for the architecture of the building, but also like the whole vibe of it with the decorations and the furniture and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. I tried to make it look a little bit mid-century modern with a whole heap of those decorations and neon signs, neon columns, neon colors everywhere. So yeah, that's what I tried to do, and I think it looks really fun. I, for one, am looking forward to actually using this build in my game. I think it would be really fun to have my Sims go here, enjoy the night, go bowling with their friends, or just hang out or anything, or something like that. I don't really know. But yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, something that I didn't place down actually is a dance floor. I don't know, I didn't really think about it because it's not a nightclub, but you could easily add a dance floor somewhere, but you might have to maybe add like a basement or something. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think that would be really fun to just add a basement to it where there is a DJ booth and a dance floor, sort of like a rave basement, if that makes any sense. I think that would be really fun. So yeah, if you want to use it as a nightclub, you might want to go ahead and maybe add a basement or something. I don't know, maybe I want to do that myself. I don't really know, but yeah, if you want to go ahead and download this build off the gallery, there is no dance floor or nightclub area, but it's not supposed to be a nightclub at this point. So I think it's not that bad that I didn't add a dance floor. But yeah, anyway, here I was just trying to figure out how to make the building look a little bit more interesting, because at this point it was all brick and very flat, and well, not so much flat, but just really gray and kind of boring looking in my opinion. I wanted to basically just add some greenery. So that's what I did. I created a couple of makeshift planter boxes with platforms and just put a whole bunch of plants and flowers in there. I think it looks really fun. And here I was trying to add a couple of bicycles or bikes outside because I figured a lot of teens and kids would hang out here and maybe they would like ride their bikes here. I thought that was a really fun idea. So yeah, I placed a couple of bikes out there, and here I was just playing around with the quote-unquote landscaping a little bit. Even though it's not landscaping, obviously. Well, in a way it is, maybe. I don't really know. But yeah, since this building is so industrial, I kind of wanted to mix it up a little bit and create that contrast with like greenery around it, because as you can see, this whole downtown area is a big city. You can tell there's a lot of brick and stone everywhere and concrete everywhere, but at the same time there's a lot of green patches around. So I kind of wanted to tie in this building to the surroundings. So that's what I tried to do, and I think it turned out really nice. But yeah, here you can see that I moved on to the actual inside of the building, and it's all brick and concrete inside the building as well, because I really wanted to go for that whole industrial vibe, as I explained in the beginning of the video. So yeah, that's what I did, and I tried to make it look a little bit more colorful and interesting with the furniture and the details. So there's obviously still a lot of black going on as well, because I don't know, I really like the vibe that it gives. It's very dark and kind of grungy looking, but I like that for this place. That's kind of what I was going for. I didn't want it to be too bright and colorful. I wanted the details and stuff to be very bright and colorful, but the overall vibe is pretty dark and grungy, and I like that. I think it's a fun place for teens to hang out. So yeah, that's kind of what I was going for as well. But yeah, I also added a lot of plants. Well, not a lot, but there's definitely some plants around because plants, in my opinion, just really bring any room to life. So yeah, that's definitely what I wanted for this industrial build as well, to once again create that nice contrast between greenery and industrial, if that makes any sense. I don't really know. But you can kind of see what I was going for. But yeah, here is a nice bar area where you can just hang out at the bar, get yourself a drink. There is a jukebox down here as well, so your Sims can play some music and stuff. Turn on the jukebox, and yeah, that's basically it for this part of the building. And then downstairs, I created a little bit of a lower down area with a platform tool where the actual bowling lanes are. And yeah, I think that looks really nice. I was using the highest wall height for this build as well, so that gave me the opportunity to place down a lot of cool, very low hanging ceiling lights. And I always like it whenever I have the chance to use those lower hanging lights because I think they're really cool, but they definitely only fit in builds where you have either the tallest wall height or the medium wall height. And since I was using the highest or the tallest wall height for this one, I definitely could use a couple of those very cool ceiling lights. So I was really, really happy with that. Yeah, you can see that I moved on to the actual bowling area part of the build, and I was struggling with it a little bit. I don't know why, but I didn't really know how to make it look nice. There's a lot of things against like the wall and stuff, and it was just looking a little bit too bland, and I didn't really know what to do about it. So in the end, what I did was, you can see that I placed 3 of those couches, and then I placed 3 more of those couches like back to back. So you can sit on either side of those couches, and I think that really made the space come to life for some reason. I don't know why, but it just made it look a little bit more interesting. And I decorated the place a little bit with some wall decorations and stuff like that. Also, I don't know what happened, but my game was glitching out the whole time. When I was trying to furnish the balcony area, you can see that, well, it's going kind of fast right now, but maybe you can see it. Like sometimes I go to the second floor to either like hang up some wall lights or at the beginning when I start decorating the actual balcony part, you can see that my game kind of glitches out and the whole downstairs area kind of disappears for some reason. I mean, it's still there, but the whole, like all the furniture and stuff, you can't really see it. So that looked really weird, and I don't know why that happened, but it looks weird. You can kind of tell right now, like I'm hanging up those neon signs and wall lights and stuff, but you can see that the whole furniture and the windows and stuff downstairs are glitched out. They're just not there, and I don't know what happened, but it was really strange. Anyway, something that I want to talk to you guys about as well. I mean, this may not be very interesting, but literally a few minutes ago, my YouTube channel actually got accepted into the YouTube partner program, and I am so extremely excited about that. Like, so I just want to say thank you so much for watching my videos and subscribing and things like that. Like, I am so grateful. It was never about that for me. So basically what that means, if you don't know, is that I can, as of now, I can start making a little bit of money on YouTube through ads and things, which is crazy. Like, it was never about that to me, and it's still not about that, and it's never going to be about that. But just the fact that that happened, I can't believe it. It feels really cool because this is something that I genuinely love doing so much. Like, I am so passionate about my channel and The Sims and building and sharing creations with you guys. I am so incredibly passionate about that, and it really feels like I'm being appreciated for that. I mean, it feels like that because of all your comments and things like that, and the fact that you watch my videos and stuff, that means the world to me. But the fact that I can now start making a tiny bit of money with it feels so weird. Like, this is just something that I love to do, and I don't need money for this. Like, it's not something that I ever wanted, but it's happening, and it's so strange. Like, I'm so happy about it. I'm so thankful. And yeah, I don't know really why I'm ranting about this right now, but I just want to say that I am so thankful for you guys watching my videos and making this possible for me. And the fact that I am now accepted into the partner program is ridiculous to me. I can't believe that. And I don't even know how it works. Like, I have to figure all that out. But yeah, I am really, really thankful. And I mean, nothing is going to change on my channel, obviously, except for the fact that maybe you have to sit through short ads from time to time, I think. I don't know how that works. I don't know if I have to do something for that. I honestly have no clue. So I have to figure that all out. But yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for watching my videos and supporting me and commenting and liking and subscribing. And I am just over the moon. I'm so thankful for you guys. So I just quickly wanted to mention that and just, yeah, say thank you, basically. But yeah, this video is almost over already. You can see that I wrapped up the little balcony area, and at some point when I was adding a wall somewhere, that glitch that I was talking about before disappeared, thankfully. So whenever you download this build and place it in your game, I think the glitch shouldn't be there, and you should be fine. But yeah, I also placed down some outdoor seating and a couple of extra decorations and things, and then I think that is basically going to be already, that's basically going to be it for this build. So yeah, like I mentioned before, if you want to go ahead and download this build and place it in your game, you can definitely do so. My username on the gallery is Simmarysims. Just make sure to enable bb.move objects before you place it down, but I think you guys know that by now. So yeah, you can also follow me on Twitter and on Instagram if you'd like. My username on there is Simmarysims as well. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next build. Bye!